Well, we got off the Euro train, the tunnel train, and the wheels came off the cart. First, we tried to get a pass for tolls, and that was a no-go because we don't have a French bank account, and they needed a number that we couldn't provide them to get that.
IBAN account.
IBAN. So then we went to get gas, because then we were going to go to Aldi and then go to Disneyland. We've stopped at 3 gas stations. They're all automatic. There's nobody on site. Went to 3 different gas stations to get fuel. None of them would take the cards. Multiple cards that we have, which is unusual. Usually we've never had that problem before in Europe. So I don't know what it is with France or whatever. We're going to find out, and we'll get back to you on that. And then we found a very nice gas station, service station with a lady. She ran the card first to make sure we could buy gas, and then we ran and we just filled up. We're not going to be here that long, so we just filled up, and then we're like, okay, finally, 3 hours to Disneyland, let's go. And then we're driving down the street, and what did I see?
An Aldi.
Because we have no food.
Because you're not supposed to bring food across the border.
And nobody checked, but it doesn't matter. You're not supposed to do it. We didn't do it. So now we're going to Aldi. But that's our day.
So far.
So far. Some good, some bad. But that's part of traveling.
Yep.
All right. Beth?
Yes, Mark?
Do you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
A Royale.
With fromage.
With fromage.
So that's what we got. Trying to
now, I'm very
salvage this day.
They didn't have the shrimp
They didn't.
croquettes.
Did you look?
Yeah.
Under like other?
Other, yeah. But there was nothing there. So I also got a Royale, which is fine.
And the funny thing is, we were waiting for our order.
Oh, yeah. Timing, Mark. Timing.
Timing today is not the best for us, but today it worked out. Or this episode. 30 kids?
Minimum. Yeah, a busload.
30
kids.
teenagers pulled in right behind us, and they all went right to the menu. The people at the McDonald's, and we were there, it was like 2 people. This place is not.
There was nobody there.
The people at McDonald's are like, WTF. Lady just walks over and drops 2 baskets of fries in the fryer.
The other one starts taking bags out.
Taking bags.
Setting bags
It's like, oh man. So
here we go. Oh, you want to see it? It's just a burger. See?
It's not a burger.
Royale
it's a Royal
Deluxe.
Royal
Not
cheese. A Royal with cheese.
It's upside down, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
There you go.
Wow, that looks just like on the commercials.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat since breakfast, so.
Yep.
That's it from French McDonald's.
Au revoir. Okay.
So that's going to wrap up our shuttle trip, our tunnel that went from England or Dover, Folkestone, to here in Paris. France.
Calais is where we are. Yeah.
And that's going to wrap it up. We just got here, and we're going to Disney World or Disneyland.
Yep.
Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland. Yay, here we come. So we're looking for Parking Parks Disney.
PARCS.
That's Disney Village. And the hotels, we don't want that. Parks. Going straight ahead. Cool.
Ticket sales.
Okay, go to a green one, I guess, right?
Yeah. One that you can talk to somebody.
Okay, I get to talk. You're in the wrong lane then.
In the camera.
There's nobody in there.
Nobody here.
So there anybody in any of them?
Nope. So there's nobody here. There's a machine. You want to use the machine?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to move closer?
Pull up so I can get to the machine when I get up.
You want the side door open?
I got it.
Okay. How's it going over there?
Okay. Unrelation, it said.
What's that?
Oh, Chase Visa, Euro, confirm? Yes.
Yes.
Payment accepted, take out card. You have a ticket.
Costs $40.
No, 15.
Okay, cool.
Wait, my door's still open.
You got us in?
Yeah, we got a ticket. We got a receipt.
There you go.
$15. Yeah, over there it says buses and camper vans. In this lane.
Right there. Go by the beehives. See the beehives?
Beehives. Look at it all.
Right. So we got a roundabout.
Woohoo!
Where do you want to go in the roundabout?
The last exit is for campers. Yeah, okay. So you see where that little blue sign with the picture of the camper is? All the way around. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Right here?
Right there, yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
There we go.
Right here.
So there's a pallet walk.
Man, knowing that
We parked all the way at the end down there. Hopefully we get a little bit of sun on the solar panel, but no guarantee. And I get some of these and then some walking and then quite a distance to the park. What would you say? Half mile?
Oh yeah, at least. Maybe a mile.
Hard to say.
8 city blocks.
What's that?
True Chicagoan. 8 city blocks. How
Yep.
far is that?
Well, I can't tell where the end is, kind
No, we don't
of.
know how far we're going.
We'll look on Google Maps
There you go.
and then distance it. So, all right. Well, we'll let you know when we get to the front.
2 days later. Good morning from Disneyland Paris. You see those 3 ladies walking away? Maybe you can't, but there's 3 ladies walking away. They just parked their camper van here. next to us who are here. And you can notice there are quite a few empty spaces here at the Disneyland RV park for an overnight place. I mean, literally.
You need to be on camera.
I will be. Mark's telling me what I should be doing. I was. So, yeah. Okay, Mark. Thanks. So, there's literally hundreds of parking spots available. There's even spots that are not under the solar panels over there available for people. So yeah, that's how we woke up this morning here at our Disneyland Paris campground, which is really just a parking lot. See? And I wanted to film in the morning to show how many people are here, what the situation is. You pay, it's $45 a night if you're not an annual pass holder to park here. And it's $15 a night if you are an annual pass holder. So you know what Mark and I did. We bought annual passes because we're going to be back here next spring when we come back to Europe for our second leg of our journey. But it's very convenient. The walk to the parks is a mile from here. We measured it. The walk from our van to the castle is 1 mile. It took us about 20 minutes, so it's quite a walk. And there are no services here. The services you can park and throw your garbage away. There is a garbage dump. There's rumors of somewhere to dump, but we have not been able to find that. We're going to see what we can do today about that, but assume that you can't. So come here prepared. Bring lots of water, make sure your tanks are full, make sure your cassettes are empty, and you can enjoy Disneyland Paris with your camper van. Here comes somebody going by. They're leaving. You have to be out of here by 10 o'clock. And you have to pay every day. So Mark and I pack up the camper and we go back through the parking kiosk at the front of the park like you're just a normal. But here they don't have any people at the camping kiosk, or I'm sorry, at the parking kiosk. It's all like a toll booth. You push buttons, you scan your pass, and you pay with a credit card. There's no people there. And they don't sell tickets here at Disneyland Paris. You have to buy your tickets in advance, online, and get them on your phone so that you can get into the parks. There's no ticket booths here. There is customer service, so if you have trouble, you have somebody to talk to. So it's been fun. We spent all day in the Disneyland Park, the Magic Kingdom Park, yesterday. And today, we're gonna go over to the, I don't know, it's Hollywood Studios is what they call it, so it's going to be interesting to see what's over there. We've never been there. So that's our day. So here we are in the camper parking area at Disneyland Paris, enjoying our stay. And our very close neighbors who parked next to us. We don't understand this. They do that here all the time. Empty campground, you're sitting in one camp spot, somebody will always come park next to you, which is okay. We just, Mark's very good at making friends, so it's not that big a deal. So here we go, our second day at Disneyland Paris. I didn't mention before, the one service they do give you is garbage. You can recycle, you can put your regular waste, all right here. So that was nice. You didn't have to carry your garbage a mile. Oh, you didn't have to carry your...
Start. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Good morning from the campground at Disneyland Paris, which is just a giant parking lot covered in solar panels.
That you can't use. Sorry.
Oh no, you can't get electricity here. You're just parking in the parking lot when you pay for camping here. And it's just a parking lot. So past 3 days we've paid for camping 3 different ways. And I don't think it's Disney's fault. We're just not familiar with how it works. So I thought I'd try to explain to people out there so that when they get here, there's not a problem. When we arrived on the first day, we came through the main parking lot entrance, which is a couple miles over there. It's like a typical entrance to any Disneyland park, like if you're going to Magic Kingdom. But the big difference is there's no people in the parking booths. There's only just a little machine that you use. And you have to scan your ticket first on your phone. You have a QR code for your Disneyland Paris ticket, your entrance ticket. You use that first, and it says, oh, you're an annual pass holder, you get a discount. And then you put your credit card in, and it charges us 15 euros for parking in the RV park. If you were not an annual pass holder here, then it costs $45 to park in the parking lot. So we came to the parking kiosk, pulled in, it gave me this, and then we used this to scan to get into the parking lot our first night here. No problems, easy peasy. Then the next morning we got up. You have to leave this parking lot before 10 o'clock. And I would suggest you leave the parking lot 15 minutes at least before 10, because there was a lineup of campers, of people arguing with the parking people about getting out of the campground or out of the parking lot, and your time might get over 10 a.m. Once it's over 10 a.m., you have to pay for another day, even if you're not staying. So we left the parking lot yesterday at 10:30, paid at the little kiosk that's here at the parking lot. It gave me a receipt, but it did not give me a QR code. So when we came back in the evening, the gate was open, we had no trouble, we came in, we pulled in, parked for the night and slept in the parking lot. But then when we left this morning, I had to talk to the parking kiosk thing again, to the nice lady. You push the button and the lady answers, and you say, I have a receipt that I paid yesterday for last night's parking. She said, scan your QR code. Well, I didn't have one of these.
She said, please.
Oh, she said, please. Absolutely.
Very nice.
She was very nice. She said, scan your QR code. And I said, it didn't give me a QR code. So when you pay for the parking here at the RV parking lot, it doesn't give you one of these. It assumes you're paying for last night, not today's parking. So you can, which we did the second day we were here, we left this parking lot, drove all the way through and around and back out to the entrance to the parks, like the Magic Kingdom toll booth place, talked to that machine and paid the second night. So the first day we arrived, we paid there. Second day we paid there, and then yesterday morning we paid here at the little parking lot, which didn't work out well. But the important thing, the thing to take away from all of this is push the button. It says push to talk, and an actual person answers the button. They're always very nice and accommodating. They listen to what your situation is, and then they let you out of the parking lot because you did pay, because you could show them this. There's a camera on the post that you're talking to. You want me to?
No, I want you to talk about that, but I don't want to show that on YouTube.
Oh, the license plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you pull up to the booth, if you've paid, they know you paid by just looking at your license plate, and it opens up. So it's complicated, but not impossible. So and the parking in the lot here for 3 days for us was fine. We spent all day at the parks. We weren't living in the camper. So it's, we basically just slept in the camper every night. And our battery lasted, we didn't have heat, it got pretty cold, we had to turn the heat on in the middle of the night, but other than that it was fine. The only services they have here is a gray dump. They don't have electricity, they don't have a water point, and they don't have a cassette dump. They only have a gray water tank dump, and it's giant. I think the RV buses, not the Disney buses uses those for a gray water dump. I don't know, but it was a good experience. $15 a night for annual pass holders. This is October of 2024, so prices will go up next year, I'm sure, but it was $15 for annual pass holders, and it was $45 for non-annual pass holders to park overnight here at Disneyland. So that's it. Anything else, Mark? No. Okay. So let's go take a look at that parking lot machine so you can see what it actually looks like, so you know what you're dealing with.
what just happened here.
Okay, so what just happened is this camper pulled up. He was looking for his QR code to scan, and the gate automatically went up because he's just paid over at the main parking lot kiosk for today. He pulled up to the gate went up, easy peasy, no problems.
Okay, I don't want you to go up to the machine, Beth.
Okay, because they can see me.
Yeah, not only that, you'd be blocking it for other people. So explain from here.
Oh, okay, so this is the parking lot. Can I go?
You have to look at me and know you. Yeah, go ahead.
Come here.
Make it quick.
Okay, this is the parking lot machine. You notice there's a high one up here if you're a tall camper, and there's a low one here. I actually had to get out of the camper every time because Mark couldn't reach either of these from where he was sitting. But this is where you scan your ticket that's on your phone, your QR code Disneyland Park ticket. You scan that first, and then it says...
You have to look at me.
Well, see, there's no payment thing on this side. You can't pay on this side. It's on the other side. But there's a thing for payments here, and then if you have any trouble at all, call them. Here. They're very nice. They will help you. They will listen to you, and they'll get you in. Or they'll tell you, no, you have to pay for tonight. So that's it. So that's the machine. The one service I didn't mention before is they do have garbage. They have recycling garbage and regular garbage available to the campers. So you don't have to carry your garbage with you the mile you have to walk to get to the parks.
How far?
1 mile. It's a mile.
Are you exaggerating?
No, I'm not exaggerating. We used my phone and Google Maps and we counted it. It's a mile from here to in front of the castle in Disneyland Paris. So it's quite a walk. And the walkways, they have moving walkways that aren't working half the time. So it's a very long walk to the park. It's a very long walk when you get done at night and you have to walk all the way back here. But it's worth it.
So, is there a name for this parking lot? Like, say if you get lost at Disney? Say you get, you know, and you tell people
it's the
where are you parked?
It's the Hey parking lot.
You didn't know that?
No. That's very apropos that this is the Hey parking lot.
Yeah.
And then the disabled parking lot is Winnie the Pooh parking lot. So there's that.
And if you can see across the street there, there's guys walking his dog.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would, it's up to you as a pet owner. What would you do with your dog?
Oh,
they do have facilities here?
They have a pet hotel at the park. Mm-hmm. Actually, at the park entrance or at the end of the parking lot area, there's a pet kennel, pet place for your dog to stay all day. And that's also where the bathroom is. So if to stay here, you really need to be self-sufficient. You have to have your own toilet, you have to have your own water, you have to have, what you need to live. You can't be able to walk a mile every time you want to go to the bathroom. That's crazy. So, but if you had a pet, I would definitely have the pet stay at the pet hotel up front. And you can do a half day or a whole day, and that way then you don't have to walk back and forth to let your dog out.
But if you had your dog with you, you could walk him across the street there.
Yeah, in the evenings.
Yeah.
You can take them over there and you can have some grass. It's
and
the only
also,
grass.
what's over by across from the pet place, or at the pet place? What else can you do
You
there?
can pay for your parking there also.
So if you're here and you come, you have to pay every day before 10 o'clock.
For the last night.
So what you would do is, say you're here multiple days, you walk to the park, you pay for your parking at the pet place for that evening's parking.
Yeah, and you have
so you
to
don't have to mess around with the blue dot and all that other stuff.
And you do have to know your license plate number.
So it's confusing as hell. So what I'm going to do at the end of this video is I'll make a short bullet list about what it is, little notes about how to do it. And that should cover it. What you've heard and that, I think, should cover it.
Okay, and we like staying here. It was a hassle, but it's a great way to go to Disneyland Paris and not have to stay at the hotel, unless you want to stay at the hotel, of course. Right?
Yep. And then tell us about what's over there.
Oh, there's a yellow building here that used to have... There's a yellow building here that used to have showers and toilets for the bus drivers. It's like a bus driver air something, and campers would come from here and sneak over there to use the showers and the bathrooms. But now it's all closed. It's closed for renovations. So if you've seen a previous YouTube saying that they were able to use it, it's no longer open as of October of 2024. Things change. It might be open next spring when we come back.
Okay, and can you tell us what's behind these bushes, Beth?
The train. That's the train to Paris. So, you know, if you really wanted to, you could pay Disney $45 to park your camper here, walk to the train station, and go spend the day in Paris, and then take the train back and come back to your camper here. So it's not a bad place to park your camper. But you'd have to buy at least a one-day Disneyland ticket, because you can't park in this lot unless you have an entrance ticket to Disneyland. We're annual pass holders, so it's not an issue for us.
So at the front door, what happens? You have to scan your ticket?
To get on the
How
train?
do they know that you could park in here?
Oh, you have to get, the only way you can get to this parking lot is if you have a ticket to the park at the front gate.
You didn't say that anywhere.
Yeah, okay, so you have to have you have to scan your phone with your Disneyland park ticket on it to be able to pay for parking. If you don't have a Disneyland park ticket, you can't come in. So your first day, you have to go to Disneyland. Otherwise, it won't work. But if you go to Disneyland here for 2 days, and the third day you want to go to Paris, you can do it, because you're in the parking lot, and then you just have to pay. So not an issue.
And what happens if you get here very late in the evening?
The gate is open.
But
the gate closes. You can't leave without paying. So, like, if you come in late at night and the gate is open and you just drive in because you haven't paid yet, because you've already been here, the next morning for you to leave, you have to pay $15 to get out.
Or if you went to the park.
Or you can go to the park and pay there, yeah.
If you get here to Disney, here's the point Mark's trying to make. If you get here and it's like after the park closes, you're here, you've been on the road all day, and you figured, well, we'll get there after park closing. If you get here after park closing, don't worry. The gate is open for the parking. But they're going to let you in, but they're not going to let you out. And the reason they leave the gate open is so that you can get into the park if there's a problem.
Right.
So, is that why?
No, the problem is what you just said. With the bus going by, you can't get into the main parking lot at the front gate. You have to pay there, even if this gate is open. Do you know what I mean?
See, that's the thing I love about marrying this woman. She doesn't listen to what I say sometimes. So if you come here after midnight, I'll reiterate, and you get to here, don't worry about getting in, because the gate will be open.
At the RV parking. Okay.
So there you go.
There's the gate to get into the RV park. There's the bus. We're going to drive down to where the gray dump is. That's the yellow building we were talking about that's not open anymore. It's closed. And then right here, where it says
camper vans.
No camper vans. See, camper vans prohibited. But then
I think that's for going down the street.
Yeah. Construction of more solar panels for the parking lot. And then here is the gray water dump, which is, it's crazy. You go over this gate. Did you push a button or something, Mark?
No.
Oh, there's a sensor. You pull up, empty your gray, and a shower turns on.
Show this sign.
And then this says Robinet tap. So we didn't want water out of there. It's too close to the dump and stuff. So.
Yep.
And then here it says motor vans can't go that way. See? But we're going to go that way to show you where the pet place is that you can pay and where you have to walk to.
To the handicap.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to go this way.
You have to be out on the street here.
Yeah, you're supposed to go that way. Motorhomes are prohibited this way. If you're in a motorhome, don't do this. We're in a van.
See?
And we have the blue badge.
Yeah, our motorhome is a 6-meter van, so we get considered as a van, not as a motorhome. But if you're in a true motorhome, you know, 7 meters or better, don't go this way because you'll end up having to drive all the way around because you can't get in over here. So this is where you turn if you are handicapped and you want to use your handicap badge during the day. That's another whole story. So it was hard.
Again, no motorhomes. Motorhomes prohibited.
Yeah, this is the buses here. You don't want to drive where the buses are.
Nope.
So we're going to go over there. This is a mystery parking lot. We don't know who's supposed to park here. It might be employees, right, Mark?
Well, it's buses over here.
Yeah, buses.
Do you see the building?
Kind of. The black bus is in the way.
Because I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah. If you pull, you can see all the people walking. And there's the yellow building. That's the animal care place. It's at the end of the sidewalk there. The little yellow building right there. Okay, that's the animal pet place. You can bring your dog there for the day, and you can also pay for your parking there if you don't want to use the kiosk at the campground.
And these people are all going into the park.
These are all going
Notice they have walkways.
Yeah, this is they have walkways. No shuttle buses. That's the regular parking lot there for people. And no shuttle buses. They just have moving walkways. That kind of work. And if you look all the way back there, you can kind of see where the campground. Well, you can't even really see the campers back there. Okay, Mark?
Yep, we're exiting.
Exiting. And now here we're going to turn right and right and go out the way we're supposed to. Do you want to
go right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't exited from the RV park yet.
We could go that way, and that's how we went the other day.
Yeah.
Go this way. Okay. Whatever you want.
So now we're driving back towards the RV park. Here's the construction of the new solar panels. Here's the gray dump where it says RVs aren't allowed, but we went anyway. Lots of garbage bins. The closed yellow building. Looks like the construction. You know what it is? The construction workers are using that yellow building, Mark. And now we're back at the RV parking. And here's where you would leave the RV lot.
This way?
Yes, through that barrier. And now you are leaving Disneyland Paris.
We should mention the end spots. All these are covered. If you have solar,
yeah.
Some of these on the end, like where these two are, you're going to get a little sunshine or a little satellite. There
Hey,
was a guy
he had a
Starlink.
Starlink.
Then all these here are out of...
They're in the sun, so if you have solar, you can park back here to soak up some sun.
If the sun ever comes out.
Well, see, we're leaving today, so the sun is shining. Do you have anyone behind you, sweetheart?
No.
We don't know where we're going. So, all done here?
Yeah.
Leaving Disneyland Paris? Bye. We'll be back next spring. That's why we bought annual passes, because we knew we'd be back next spring. So we are proud owners of annual passes at Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney World. And now we're going to try to leave France and get to Belgium. Is that where we're going today?
I don't know. Yeah.
And there's a security dog, maybe. Sorte. Okay, so we're leaving Disneyland Paris, and there's no, see you real soon. There's no Mickey Mouse welcome here. There's a lot of stuff that's very different here.
We don't know that yet. We're still in Disneyland Paris, Sydney.
Okay, you think there'll be a sign?
We're on the grounds, right?
Yeah.
Are we in miles per hour?
No, we're in kilometers, and it's 60 kilometers per hour.
I got 90.
The little sign said 60.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. So we're about 20 miles from Paris, Beth, is that correct?
Yes.
And Paris is the site of the 2024 Olympics,
Which we avoided.
which we avoided the whole time we were here.
We need the left lane, sweetheart.